My name is Daniel. I'm 28. And this is the story of how I fell in love, how I lost everything, and how I learned to burn quietly. Part 1. The spark that felt like destiny. I met Emily on a rainy Thursday afternoon. I remember because she spilled her umbrella on me. Not dropped, spilled. Water hit me like a small tsunami. And she laughed so hard she choked on air. That laugh changed something in me. It made me feel alive again. We got coffee. Talked for hours. She was bright, sarcastic, and had this way of speaking like everything in the world amused her. We exchanged numbers. One date turned into 4. 4 into 10. Soon she was staying over, leaving her perfume on my pillows, cooking breakfast in my shirt. I fell in love with her without even realizing it. I thought she was perfect. I thought I was lucky. I thought wrong. Part 2. The shadows behind her smile. Emily had a complicated past. Or, as she said, a few exes who never learned how to let go. The biggest problem was Noah. They dated for 2 years. He was the first love, first heartbreak, and apparently the first crazy person in her life. He texted her non-stop. Posted photos of them from 2 years ago with captions like, "Real love never dies." He once left a gift outside her door with a note that said, "For my future wife." I hated the guy immediately. Emily said she blocked him everywhere. Said she wanted nothing to do with him. But sometimes, she looked guilty. Or sad. Or conflicted. I brushed it off. People have pasts. I never knew hers would crawl into our present like a disease. Part 3. The first crack. 6 months into our relationship, Emily started acting distant. Late replies. Nights out she couldn't explain. Mood swings that didn't make sense. At first, I blamed myself. Then one night I saw her phone light up. A message from a hidden chat. "I miss you. When can we talk?" I felt something inside me snap. She told me it was just Noah. That he was trying to manipulate her. That she ignored him. I wanted to believe her. I did. But the doubt stayed like a splinter under my skin. Part 4. The night everything shattered. On January 17th, I came home early from work. Emily wasn't expecting me. I walked in and immediately heard voices from the living room. Her voice, and a man's. Low. Familiar. Noah. My vision blurred. I stood frozen behind the hallway wall, listening. Emily. You shouldn't have come here. Noah. You don't mean that. Emily. Yes, I do. Noah. But you came to me first. That one sentence was a bullet to the chest. They kept talking, or arguing, but I don't remember a single word after that. My ears rang. My hands shook. When Emily finally saw me, she went pale. Noah smirked like he'd won. And maybe he had. Emily tried explaining. Saying she only met him once. That she was confused. That she didn't want me to find out. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I just said one thing. Leave. She cried. Begged. Noah left with a smile. Emily left with tears. And I was left with silence. Part 5. The void and the fire. I didn't sleep for days. I didn't eat. I didn't talk to anyone. Heartbreak feels physical. Like a bruise forming under your ribs. Like something chewing its way into your lungs. But beneath the pain, something else grew. Cold. Sharp. Precise. Revenge. Not the loud kind. Not the stupid kind. The kind that ruins a person quietly, permanently, without a single scream. Part 6. The revenge I never planned but executed perfectly. I had a friend, Ethan, a cybersecurity expert with zero moral limits. I told him the story. He told me, "Give me a day." In 24 hours. He handed me everything I needed to burn Noah's world to the ground. Screenshots of Noah harassing Emily, proof of him cheating on 2 girlfriends, messages he sent to minors, yes, minors, evidence of money he stole from his workplace, recordings of him threatening Emily and other girlfriends, backup copies of his photos, passwords, even deleted files. Ethan looked at me and said, "Choose your weapon." I chose all of them. We packaged the evidence and anonymously sent it to his job, his university, his ex-girlfriends, his parents, his sports club, and finally the police cybercrime unit. One by one, Noah's life collapsed. Lost his job. Got kicked out of university. His girlfriend dumped him. His parents cut him off. Police opened a case. It was beautiful. Revenge isn't loud. It's exact. And I executed it perfectly. Part 7. The return of Emily. Weeks later, Emily came back. She stood at my door, trembling, eyes swollen from crying. "Please," she whispered. "I'm so sorry. I didn't cheat. I was confused. I went to him for closure. I was stupid. I regret everything." She tried to hug me. I stepped back. The love I had for her was dead. Killed by her confusion. Buried by Noah's arrogance. Burned away by my revenge. I told her, "You taught me something important. Love dies, but revenge lives forever." She cried harder, begged, collapsed to her knees. But I felt nothing. Absolutely nothing. Part 8. The truth I never expected. 3 months later, I learned the truth. Emily never cheated. Never slept with Noah. Never planned to go back to him. She really was confused. Lost. Traumatized. Noah manipulated her into meeting. Twisted her guilt. Used her softness against her. But by the time I learned that, it didn't matter. Because I wasn't the same man anymore. Part 9. The ending you won't like. Emily moved away. Noah disappeared from social media and society. And I stayed exactly where I was. People think revenge heals you. It doesn't. It empties you. I destroyed the man who ruined my relationship, but the relationship stayed ruined anyway. In the end, I didn't save Emily. I didn't save us. I didn't save myself. I only proved one thing. Love can break you. Hate can rebuild you. But revenge is permanent.